Hello, everybody. Uh, the today Astro Gravitational Report. Um, Look at it, and we talk about this morning with the energies. I'm getting a little better. Thank you all for the energies. Thank you all for the things that you guys doing it for me. It's sending all this energy and love. I really, really appreciate it. Uh, I'm gonna be beginning better and better, which is good for me. I want to say thank you to all of you. But what's going on with the energies right now? Here is a very interesting moment. We are in a very interesting times of changes. Those are deep changes that we are moving from the age of Pisces to the age of Aquarius. Everything it's felt deep from within is in the air. It is in the vibrations. No more deep into the water. No more two faces things. No more two different fishes trying to control separate lives, and that creates problems in life. And this energy right now in the age, it's kind of like an age of Pisces. It's kind of like a squeezed out from within right now. There is a lot of destructions of all this duality of the Pisces that leads into this age of Aquarius that always seeking for something new, always looking at for a better, always to self improvement, always to get better from within you. As you sense it right now, the energies are very interesting. The energy because the moon last night, specifically if you've been awakened like around 4 o'clock in the morning and so on, all of a sudden, that was a when the moon, the midheaven, and Mars, they all came in together. Okay, that was squaring the ascendant. That was a squaring of the Jupiter. That was it about of all the destruction that right now it's going on from Jupiter being retrograde in Aries, destructions of the bad things from within. But when you destroy the bad things from within, it's gonna give you the build, the new true self from within you, the new true self that brings balance, peace, and love from within yourself. Who destroys you? You. You're the authority to create the balance that is needed from within you. Today, the moon is going to move into Cancer. So you're going to be shifting from this duality fights into building in the family or understanding the things about the family from within. There's going to be some square towards the things that goes on in Libra because this is a cardinal changes that needs to be happen from within you. So be patient within yourself, be understanding to yourself about these changes that are going on within yourself. You also may have to later on, we're talking about within 2 days, you're going to feel this energy of work, family, me, and balance and partnerships. Okay, those are the four cardinal forces in the astrology. And the reason I'm telling is when the moon right now it's catching up to Lilith. Lilith right now is in 23 degrees, but when the moon goes into 20 degrees, she's going to begin to pose Pluto in Capricorn, the professionalism from within. But through these intense times, you are going to learn that those forces combined together, they're helping you to have a better life from within you. So that was a energy that I was talking to you. That was a this morning that actually happened at 4 o'clock, around 4 o'clock, depends of where you live in you to it. But we are going to begin to talk about the energies today. They are going to begin at 7 o'clock in the morning. They're going to be remind you about yesterday, but it's little different. What is it different? The divine messages from within you to stop the inner fight within yourself, to stop and be real about everything. One of the biggest part about this inner fight is when you stop the inner fight, you start to gain the deeper inner self knowing and self awareness from within you. You put the two opposite sides into a one tank, one situations, oneness from within yourself. At 7 o'clock, midheaven is with Lilith. It is opposing Pluto. There is a deep need of transformations, but you also can feel like someone or you cannot transform, and that's stopping your balance from within you. Midheaven is in 23 degrees, 17 minutes. Lilith is in 23 degrees, 42 minutes in Cancer. It is opposing Pluto in Capricorn. But all this is squaring the ascendant that is together with Venus and the sun that is in Libra. The balance. That is the balance from within you. You missing the balance. How you develop the balance, though? You develop the balance through the intuition that tells you of this divine changes that comes in, the inner warrior, which is Mars from within, and they're getting divine energies from Pluto. The divine wants to help you to change from within. You searching the deep situations from the divine. There is still a divine energies from Neptune and Uranus towards the ascendant, Venus, and the sun, the authority from within. So the gravity has a two fields. You can accept it or you can fight and force it against it. But either way, you are going to learn the things from within your own self. So that is the energy that it is about the morning at 8 o'clock. The energy is going to be shifting. The midheaven is going to move to 7 degrees at Leo. That is it about you taking the authority within another level within yourself. You want to see what is the authority from within you, what is the authority within others. Okay, you're going to be looking at that. That is coming from the midheaven that is in trine with Jupiter. That is this destructions that come from within. But it is the same time there is a sextile with Mercury. You are seeking the answer and the communications about having the balance from within. But Jupiter, it is opposing Mercury. What are you looking at? You're looking at from others? No. You're looking for knowledge? No. You have to look from within. Get yourself this deeper self-awareness. The more you know yourself, you're not going to need this knowledge. You're going to need self-learning that comes from within. That's going to lead you to the path of finding your soul from within. And you listen that soul because the soul has the answer from within yourself to maintain this balance in life from within. The moon is moving forward. There is a beautiful trine towards Venus and the sun. To it, Saturn gives you a very beautiful trines during this time. The ascendant is at 1 degree at Scorpio, beautiful trine with the moon. Beautiful shift in there to begin and dive within our own darkness, to understand our own mistakes and stop looking for the mistakes of others. Very beautiful time for a self-awareness insight. At 9 o'clock in the morning, the ascendant, it is at 13 degrees. There's going to be this energy that comes in, you're fighting the universe. You need to understand this energy, you're going to deal with it within about 4 to 5 hours from now on. It's going to be around 1 o'clock situation for it. We're going to see it in a little bit. I'm going to be talking about this, but you know this energy. This is the energy that is a squares between midheaven that's going to be in about 8-ish, 8:45. That is going to be square the ascendant in Scorpio, is going to be squaring Uranus, and it's going to be opposing Saturn. This energy, you already know it. This is the energy that you're dealing with the material things of others, dealing with the material things in the world, your authority, like you're taking a charge of the situation. But the other side of the situations is Saturn, who is retrograde in Aquarius, who says, I'm the karmic ruler. I did this. I did this so you can see this. And it's a very good thing if you see yourself from within your own self face your own mirror from within. Beautiful energy of self-reflection. At 10 o'clock, the ascendant is at 25 degrees in Scorpio. It's going to be opposing Uranus for it. It's a lot of divine energies, though, playing. Right now, the moon is about to approach Cancer, but there is a beautiful divine energies from Pluto. There is a beautiful divine energies from the ascendant Taurus Mars. Midheaven, it stays neutral at this time. And when the midheaven stays neutral, that is at the time when you can go meditate, when you can go healing things from within you. Go seek the things, okay? Yes, there's going to be intense pressure. There's going to be intense situations because right now the moon is squaring Neptune and Jupiter. You have this intense energies of the destructions, intense energy of the wrong visions from the past. You have all this. Why? Because both Jupiter and Neptune, they are retrograde. They send you back, you to revisit, you to reevaluate, you to reset, you to readjust, you to relearn. But in order to do all this, you have to unlearn, you have to unsee, and have to go ahead and re-evaluate yourself, to evaluate the new learnings, to the new situations, the way you want the things to be from within yourself. For it, hi Josh. Yes, it's an intense morning. I feel like I had a really bad flu. Then 2 hours later, felt buzzing and normal. Energies indeed are changing. Yes, the energies are changing. The things are changing. Pluto is moving forward. Right now, we are going forward of these transformations that we're learning of the past that Pluto was in charge. Don't forget about it. He was in the charge in the past about 6-7 months with all this. He's still going to be in charge. He's going to be staying there for another about pretty much 2 years in Capricorn, the cardinal professional way towards our own selves. So yes, yeah, I'm good to see myself getting recovered. Still stuffing myself with some meds, and this morning I had to go get a coffee and a breakfast so I can get better, to get these energies inside. And I'm working on it. I'm so happy because I have a lot of work. I have some people to talk. If you guys need some astrology or conversations, or you need some guidance with them, let me know. I'm going to be available probably beginning to tomorrow, day after tomorrow, or probably Monday. It's going to be a pretty good day for this. So I've been out of work and situations for it. For Ray, thank you for coming up here, and be patient with these changes. Okay, be patient within the changes from within. I think I have a very good topic for today to talk about into the main channel later on. I'm going to be sharing it from within you. People were interested in how the manifestation works. I'm going to be talking about the real manifestations from within. So, yes, and Ray, thank you for being here and help me with the energies. I appreciate it. So let's go back to the astrology report. At 11 o'clock, midheaven is in Virgo, 24 degrees. What is Virgo? Virgo is to organize yourself. This is the last house that you organize your own self. That is the healing time. That is the organizations, because next zodiac sign is about relationships with others. After that, it's Scorpio. It is the material world with others, shining the light within the hidden things. After that is Sag, expressions and the friendships with others. Capricorn, that is the professional situations with others. Aquarius, that is the energies exchanges with others. Pisces, that is the spirit with others. You understand what I'm going to tell you? There's going to be an intense energy of midheaven with reorganizing your situation. The midheaven is going to be squaring the moon, is going to be squaring the Mars, is going to be opposing Neptune and Jupiter retrograde. All that destructions that was wrong learned, the wrong understood, you're getting it now. But who was, what it was, and so was. It was lessons. Lessons from within, they have to be learned. Now you have to heal from the damage from within you. Midheaven is a sextile with Lilith. Lilith, it is entwined with Neptune. You might see the part of Lilith from within you or understanding about Lilith from within. Midheaven is entwined with Pluto. Time for the transforming. Okay, Saturn is in a very good divine energies with midheaven. We have Pluto is giving divine energies to Mars, and there is the divine energies from Uranus and Neptune. So there is a kind of like you see the old past visions, and now you can see the new visions that comes in from within. But if you are focused in the past, if you're focused on the heart, if you're focused on not transforming, not changing from within you, how are you going to be able to see the new? You won't be. It's impossible. And that's what right now this energy, the moon, is shifting us to see the things in the family. There could be a family situations. You could be thinking about the family, going to be put probably the family together, or you are going to find yourself what is the reality about the family in me, my own family within me. So it's going to be interesting work for it. Keep pulling patience, Oracle. Ironic. Oracle. Okay. The Matrix, right? Yeah, gotcha. Gotcha, Josh. That was pretty good. So at 12 o'clock, the ascendant is at Sag. It is about 19 degrees. It's going to begin to opposing in the next half hour between 12 and 12:30. You're going to feel intense energy. That's going to be the shift of the moon. You're going to feel like a heavy full moon situation. For midheaven, it's at 11 degrees of Libra. It's between Mercury, Venus, the Sun, and that energy is opposing everything against Jupiter and Neptune. It is about cardinal changes that you need to do from within you about to maintain the balance in you. You're going to be looking at these partnerships inside of you, about partnership with everyone else, relationship with kids, family, relatives, acquaintances, best friends, and so on. Now you're going to begin to seek for the truth. Who, what gives to you? Who was, what it was, how did it took, and so on and so on. That is that revision of the past that happens during this time. Okay, because what led you to this destruction from within is what you learned from everyone that you knew in your life. Every experience that you had in your life, that was based on what? Relationships. Okay, the relationships from within. If you had a relationships with the face masks, now these face masks are destroyed from within. That is the purpose of this sign. You to be a real from within, because the face mask destroys the false in you. So that's what this Piscean energy of wearing the face masks, they are falling off right now. So you're gonna see this expression, you're gonna see all this. You're going to be understanding all this during this time. And at 1 p.m., the ascendant is at 3 degrees of Capricorn. Opposition at the moon, it's going to be at the full force in there. It's going to be opposition with Mars. So please kind of like stay away from this energies that not supposed to. Communications not suggested during this time because Mercury, it is squaring the ascendant. The ascendant is squaring Jupiter, and Jupiter is squaring Mars and the moon, and so on. There is a Lilith opposition Pluto, and Lilith square Sun, Venus, and so on. If you're trying to solving things, solve it in you first. So please, no communications during this time. Midheaven, it's 27 degrees. Alpha Libra, it's also squaring Pluto. You don't want to change about things in you, about your relationship. Don't seek others to change about your relationship. You become the right person. The right person, you will know it from within yourself. So at 2 o'clock, the ascendant is at 18 degrees there. There's still squaring towards Venus and the Sun. You need to understand this as a cardinal changes you need to do, the cardinal transformations inside. Okay, Saturn is help, Mars is help about this. The lessons that need to be learned. That's what Mars is in Gemini. Stop the duality from within you. You can't have duality within family. You can't have duality from within you. You can't have two different feelings for the same person. You can't have a two different feelings for two different family members, and so on and so on. Okay, at work, though, don't be a double standard, and so on and so on. Beautiful. Mars has learned that. There is the divine energies of Pluto towards Mars. Saturn, who is the karmic ruler, is like, hey, listen with all that duality. What did you do? How did you go in that life? You feeling good? You feel okay? No, you can't have double standards. One standard, the truth. That is the lessons in there. You're going to feel this because midheaven is in 12 degrees of Scorpio. It's beginning to oppose the north node, but it's actually matching the south node, the past. What do I mean the past? The past could be yesterday, that could be 20,000 years ago. So anything from this, that could be 2 seconds ago from this. It all depends on what you are dealing with in your life, but that midheaven shows you about the past. That is what from the past hour you learned of everything within your past, of all the relationships that you had, what that lead to be hidden from within you. And now you are dealing with this. You're dealing because that is a squaring, that is squaring Saturn. Saturn is teaching you through the past what the things you have to destroy from within you. That's what Jupiter is there, about this self-destruction. But destruction that comes in because of the wrong learnings, the wrong ideas, the wrong things in life. So at 3 o'clock, the ascendant is at Aquarius. The new things, the age is going to feel into the air. Midheaven is at 27 degrees. It is a trining Jupiter and Neptune. You understand that some situations in your life, some things in your life, they destroy things from within you. Now you destroy them, you feel good from within. Midheaven is 27 degrees at Scorpio. It is trining Neptune and Jupiter. It's also sextiling Pluto. You're doing the transformations from within. That's what that house, the 8th house, the Scorpio house, is the darkness, the underworld. You dive into the rabbit hole. By what? Following the white rabbit? Josh, that's how you know more. Okay? Blue pill, red pill. That's what Mars is. What are you going to take? You're going to keep and go back and stay in with the face mask and so on and stay into the matrix, or go find the truth from it. And beautiful lessons in there. So at 4 p.m., the ascendant is still at Aquarius. It's passed through Saturn. You probably felt the positiveness from within because Saturn has got only positive pretty much aspects except the one with Uranus, which is sudden changes. You don't do this. Here's the sudden changes. That's how those two working together. Or you fix the karma and Uranus says, okay, there is a sudden changes in there. Make the things happen. That's how those two are working together. For midheaven, it's in 12 degrees of Sag. Beautiful divine energies with the north node. Okay, you do the right things happens in you. Something happened to it. And that's what this is. It is about basic of the truth from within. Were you talking the truth to yourself? Midheaven is sextile with Mercury and Libra. That is about judgment, justice, the truth from within, the balance. Balance from where? In you. Okay? So the ascendant that it's in Aquarius, it's trining Venus, it's trining the sun, the authority, the love from within you. Beautiful energy. Beautiful. All right. So at 5 o'clock, the ascendant is at 22 degrees at Pisces. It is together with 23 degrees. That energy, the divine energy towards the sun and Venus is there. Now you see the right visions of two things coming together, of two things leading to illuminations, of stopping the duality and become one. Where do the Pisces live? The water, the emotions. One emotions, not two emotions. Okay? That is beautiful visions that some of the people are going to get it. Midheaven is at 25 degrees. It's going to be opposing the moon, that it's already shifted in Cancer, and it's opposing Mars. Two things in the family cannot lead to harmony and balance. It has to be a one thing. That's what there is. One love rules everything in there. And that's what the intuition right now, because it's most powerful there in the family, it is to create one family, one vision about family, not to have, I wanted this for the family and that was my hidden agenda. All that crap is going to stop because the family values, they're not oneness as a family to benefit all family members from within. A lot of lessons is going to be digging in there. Very important what you're telling yourself. There's going to be intense communications because the moon it's squaring Mercury and Mercury is opposing Jupiter. Something destroyed from within. Talk to yourself. Not that somebody came to your life and destroys your life. Mm-mm. The person who destroys your life, that's their lessons. Why did they destroy your life? Because their life was destroyed. They have to look for it. You look at inside of you. Did you build life? Did you do things? Did you understand things? What is about the learning in the family from within? So at 6 p.m., the ascendant, it's going to be at 18 degrees of Aries. Visions about you. You want to be, all this, the tensions and so on and so on. But guess what? When you got the attention about yourself, you don't pay attention about others. You don't worry about others and family. Thanks with this. Now you're learning lessons in there. That ascendant, it is opposing Venus and the Sun. So now, what is your important? Yeah, I'm the king. I win, or I got all this that I got. But guess what? You're by yourself, right? So there's going to be a lot of revaluations within this, and that's going to come in because of the ascendant. It is sextile with Saturn, and Saturn is in trine with Venus and the Sun. The lesson has to be learned from within. Midheaven is in Capricorn. It is opposing the Moon. Now it is squaring Mercury. Communications about the family things that weren't right. But communications with who? With the partner? No. Communications with you. What did you do in there in the family? How the things within the family? How was your intuition? Where did your intuition lead you? What was the communications? Is there was the right communications? There were not right communications? Don't make a phone calls. Please dig inside within your own self in this time. So at 7 p.m., the ascendant is together with the North Node. You are going to look at what happens in the current life, the current situations, the lessons that I need to learn. Maybe a harsh lessons, hard lessons. Yes, there are. Why? Because the ascendant, the North Node, are squaring Saturn in Aquarius. He's like, he can't be hide any more things and living in the age of Pisces. Everything is in the air, everything is fulfilled, everything is vibrations. People feel you when the things are not right. There is no more secret things in here. That's it, it's done. Boom. You don't learn this lesson? I'm going to keep on going to you until you learn that lesson. Some of the people, they're going to be feel increasingly intense energies because they don't want to transform into this. They don't want to change in this situation for it. Okay? So midheaven is with Pluto. That's going to be begin to squaring the Sun, the Venus, and it is opposing Lilith. Situations from within yourself. How professional are within you? You have to understand if you're masculine, okay, what is your understanding about Lilith from within you? If you're feminine, are you hiding Lilith from within? Did that destroy the balance from within yourself? Okay. We talked about with someone this yesterday afternoon about all this. Most of the masculine, they're looking for a female connections that it's either the goddess, the mother, or the intimacy partner. And when they get in a relationship with someone who is their spouse that relates them to a mother, to carry them, to love them, to hug them, and so on, guess what? They're missing the goddess and they're missing the intimacy situation. So now they're not happy. The females, they want to show off. It is as a spouse and the situations from within, they forgot their goddess part. And most of the time, there is a problems within the intimacy. How about that? You to look at it from within, you to be honest from within, and gaining the proper understanding from within yourself about this. And you, if you're feminine, to understand this energy about yourself. That's what the intensity is there from within. All right, at 8 p.m., the ascendant is in Gemini. Yeah, you gotta look at it. It's in the air. We're talking about, air towards, there is a trine towards Mercury, communications. There is a Mercury has a trine with the midheaven. There is, Aquarius. So everything is in the air. The sun, the authority, the love is in the air. Mercury, the communications are in the air. So everything is in the air. Why? To be felt, to be shared, to be communicated, to be properly understood about the things that goes on in your life. But when you hide things from within the air, they cannot be shared, they cannot be expressed, unexpressed feelings, unavailability to express your feelings, they're hitting somewhere from within. But we are going to dealing with these situations when the Scorpio season is coming. Be careful about that Scorpio season because that Scorpio season is going to be rough. We are going to have about 2 weeks in there. That's going to be highly, highly rough as a whole humanity. But after that, things is going to be a little bit better going on December. Okay, so at 9 o'clock, the ascendant is pretty close with Mars. There is a lot of squaring with Jupiter and Neptune. You're like, why did I have these visions? Why did I have this destructions? Why all this? It's internal communications from within. You're looking at within these situations. What you're dealing with right now, it is about midheaven and Saturn. They're all coming together in Aquarius. Beautiful trine with the authority, with the sun. That could be the father figure. Maybe a very good lessons about learning from the father. Beautiful energy with Venus, the goddess that is right now with him. Beautiful trines with Mars, the ascendant in there. There's going to be beautiful energies they are learning. But if you have intensity inside of it, that comes in from the square with the North Node and Uranus. Something was not right. You are looking at to the karma that it's now is upon you. You have to deal with it. But in order to change the current karma, you have to fix the past. You have to fix the cause. You fix the cause, so the effect is changing in there. All right? Beautiful work. Intense, but beautiful. And at 10 o'clock, the ascendant is with the moon. Now, is this energy that you see within the family. You are realizing the bad things in the family. What is that it? Why there is no inner peace? Why there is no love? Why there is no inner understanding between the members within the family? What is the problem? What is the situations? The family is not in the same page. The whole family is not in the same page. That you will feel it maybe from within yourself. You didn't learn this. So you didn't learn it, you don't have it. So you may have to develop it from within yourself. How did that's going to happen? Midheaven is in Pisces. That is it about the spirituality, the learning of oneness from within. You put one spirit within family, you put one situations within family, everyone follows the spirit within the family. And that unification of the spirit of the family is going to have the effects from within itself. Otherwise, it's distorted family, it's distorted energy within the family, and guess what? The family has no peace. Family members doesn't have peace. There's always situations from within. You gotta get this union of spirit from within the family. Beautiful energy, if you ask me. And at 11 o'clock, the ascendant is at 15 degrees of Cancer. There's a beautiful energy there. Midheaven is together with Neptune. Double the divine energies now that you received from Neptune. Now you have also divine energy of the self-love, of the balance that comes from Libra, from the Venus and the Sun towards the midheaven. Beautiful energy about love. So Neptune, it is sextile with the midheaven and Neptune and Jupiter. Midheaven is in sextile with the North Node, and Uranus is in sextile with the ascendant. All that is connected. You're putting the dots together from within you. So that is the astrology report for today. Sorry, a little bit late, but hopefully it's going to come out pretty quick later on. So if you guys have so many questions, let me know. I'm available to you, guys. All right. So if there is no questions, guys, thank you for watching it. Coming back tomorrow, or maybe I can make if I'm feeling good, because usually at night I begin to have a little bit worse. But if I feel good tonight, I will make tomorrow's astro-gravitational report for tomorrow tonight, so you guys can have it a little bit earlier. Thank you guys for the understanding. Thank you for the being in love. Thank you for the sharing, and be love, guys. And I will see you later on. Okay? Be love, guys. Let's share the love here. Thank you, Ray.